Life hits everyone, but the difference between breaking and standing strong comes down to your mind. The Stoics didn't just talk about wisdom. They lived it on the battlefield, in exile, and in the thick of everyday struggle. They weren't theorists. They were practitioners of an unbreakable mindset. Today, I am going to share 7 timeless Stoic quotes that will forge you into someone harder to break, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So listen closely, because if you truly absorb these words, you will never see struggle the same way again. They are more than just words. They are a blueprint for resilience. Let's begin. The first principle comes from the Roman emperor himself, Marcus Aurelius. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Think about that. So much of our anxiety comes from trying to control things we simply can't. The weather, the economy, what other people think of us. The Stoics teach us to pull our attention back to the one domain we have absolute authority over, our own mind, how we interpret events, how we respond to them, the meaning we assign to them. That is where our true power lies. When you feel overwhelmed by the world, stop, take a breath. Ask yourself, what part of this is actually under my control? Focus your energy there, on your response, your attitude, your next move. The world will continue to spin, but you will find an unshakable center of calm and strength within yourself. Next, we turn to Seneca, a man who faced exile, political turmoil, and immense wealth, yet never lost his philosophical core. He observed, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." How true is this? Think about the endless hours you've spent worrying about something that never happened. The worst-case scenarios you've played out in your head, the catastrophes you've mentally rehearsed. Most of this suffering is self-inflicted. It's a phantom pain born from a mind that has drifted from the present moment. The Stoic practice here is simple, but not easy. Bring your awareness back to the now. When you feel anxiety creeping in, question it. Is this a real, present danger, or a ghost conjured by my imagination? By staying grounded in reality, you cut off the fuel for so much needless suffering. You deal with problems as they arise, not as you fear they might. From the slave-turned-teacher, Epictetus, we get a lesson in true liberty. No man is free who is not master of himself. This is a radical idea in a world that often defines freedom as the absence of external constraints. But Epictetus argues that true freedom is internal. It's self-mastery. If you are a slave to your impulses, your cravings, your anger, or your desire for validation, you are not free. Something else is pulling your strings. Discipline, therefore, isn't a prison. It's the key that unlocks the cell. The discipline to wake up early, to train your body, to choose your response, instead of reacting blindly, to say no to fleeting pleasure for the sake of a greater goal. This is what builds the master of the self. So, the choice is clear. Master yourself, or be mastered by every passing whim and external pressure. True freedom is earned through self-discipline. Now, let's explore how Stoics view hardship. With another gem from Seneca, Difficulties strengthen the mind. As labor does the body, we instinctively avoid pain, discomfort, and difficulty. But the Stoics saw these not as things to be avoided, but as essential tools for growth. Just as lifting weights creates micro tears in your muscles that heal back stronger, facing life's challenges creates a more resilient, capable mind. Every difficult conversation, every failed project, every moment of adversity is an opportunity. It's a chance to practice patience, courage, and wisdom. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" the Stoic asks, "How can I use this to become stronger?" See your struggles not as curses, but as your personal training ground. Pain is a forge. Hardship is what builds an unbreakable character. Embrace discomfort, for that is where your growth lies. Let's return to Marcus Aurelius for one of the most powerful mindset shifts in all of philosophy. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This is the art of turning obstacles into opportunities. Most people see a roadblock and stop. They see a problem and are defeated by it. The Stoic sees the roadblock and understands that the act of overcoming it is the path forward. The obstacle isn't distracting you from your path. The obstacle is your path. A difficult client teaches you patience. A technical failure teaches you problem solving. A betrayal teaches you to be more discerning. The very thing that you thought was preventing your progress is actually the raw material for your growth. Use resistance to strengthen your resolve. Let every challenge become fuel for your fire. What stands in the way becomes the way. Epictetus gives us a practical guide for building the life we want. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. This is a two-step formula for transformation. It's not enough to just dream or wish. First, you must have a clear vision. Who do you want to become? A person of discipline, of courage, of integrity. Define that ideal self with absolute clarity. Visualize them. But a vision without action is just a hallucination. The second crucial step is to then do what you have to do every single day to bring that vision to life. Your daily actions must align with the person you aim to be. If you want to be a writer, you must write. If you want to be strong, you must train. Your identity is not formed by what you think, but by what you consistently do. Decide who you will be, and then build that person, one deliberate action at a time. Finally, Seneca delivers a stark reminder about our most finite resource. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. We all have 24 hours in a day, yet so much of it is lost to distraction, procrastination, and meaningless pursuits. Time is the one currency you can never earn back. Once it's spent, it's gone forever. The Stoic path is one of intention. It demands that you treat your time and your focus as sacred. Where is your attention going? Is it being invested in your growth, your purpose, and the people you love? Or is it being squandered on things that do not matter? Train your focus like a muscle. Learn to say no. Cut out the distractions that drain your life force. Every moment you reclaim is a moment you can invest in becoming the person you were meant to be. Don't let your life be a story of wasted time. These 7 Stoic quotes aren't just words on a page. They are weapons for the mind. They are tools to be used. Keep them with you. Use them when you train, when you face a setback, when you feel the temptation to quit. Remember, strength doesn't come from a life of comfort. It is forged in the fires of challenge. Your mind is your fortress. Build it to be unbreakable. If these ideas resonate with you, subscribe and join our community of modern Stoic warriors. Thank you for watching.